coming up.
In 3 seconds, you won't have a choice.
What?
What? 3, 2, 1. See? I told you.
Are y'all ready to end this freaking game? Here, go here and open up the flowchart. Okay. I'm gonna go to the operating room.
Oh yeah. It's in my pocket somewhere. A 4-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith,
I gave her the
love,
4-leaf clover
and
the
luck.
last time.
That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you have to remember. If you can remember.
And then she
say,
said, do you know what?
Your brother. He's not dead. He's alive somewhere.
And then she said, you know what the 4-leaf clover means, Junpei? I didn't know that.
Thank you.
Now come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment? Oh, guess it was just a... I mean,
No.
that you knew about
No.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't.
There's
what is
not-
this experiment you were talking.
You promised?
Cross my heart.
Really?
Really?
I remember
Of
this.
course you can.
Oh,
Okay,
I
then.
can't skip this.
I'll tell you.
I can't skip
I'll
this.
tell you what happened on this ship.
Oh, shoot.
Wait. On this ship?
I already know about this.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
it's
ship.
because I redid it.
It was an experiment.
I had to redo
test
this whole
some
part because I
sort of
deleted my
psychic
save
thing.
file. I remember.
Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Fields that you can't see?
Like, think about this. This is John, but isn't this like Locke's or the ship of the...
Yeah, Block Socks, Ship of
You
Thesis.
don't know? Haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No, I haven't.
Really? Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks works. Let's say I've got a
Okay,
pair of socks.
This is where she
They're my favorite
explains
socks.
that the more holes you get, you put more patches, and then is it really even the same sock anymore because of all the patches?
What would you...
I remember that. Yeah, that's
Once
all.
you get
Is
to
it the
that
same
point-
sock? She says.
Can you really say they're the same socks you...
And then she explains that there was 2 ships and they were built the same, and then something.
The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the... Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? My brother...
We know the truth now. We know the
can.
We know the
After
truth now.
hearing something.
We know the truth now. We know the truth. It's cool. We know the truth. Let's go over here then. The chart room. Pocket watch. Oh, I
Might I take a
remember
look at
this. I have to shake this man down.
Hey, man.
I said,
What are you doing over in this room?
don't look.
Oh, I just thought I'd come check up on
Don't
the two of
look.
you. Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is. You checked on us. Now get out of here. We split this stuff up for a reason, all right?
I remember this. Frick that guy.
That's a lie. We didn't have to split up the work. I just want to talk to Clover alone. That's why I sent Ace to the wheelhouse. There's something I want to ask her, and I don't want anyone to overhear us. I'm pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone else around.
Oh, I see.
Bro was
Of
searching through my
course.
pockets like, you
I
lied.
apologize for the intrusion.
Remember when you lied?
Best of luck.
Frick you, buddy. Frick you. And he patted me on my back like I'm a good boy or something.
What was that about? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, no, it's not like that.
What's it like then?
I just wanted to hear the rest of that story. I didn't get a chance to ask you
Ooh.
about it until now.
Ooh.
What story?
About the experiment, remember?
Ooh.
The one you started to tell me in the operating room?
Yay, I get to learn more?
You said something about an experiment that happened here 9 years ago.
Indulge me with some information, Clover.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about
Frick
that
you,
right now.
Clover. Whenever I wanted information, you just decided to shut down.
I'm just not in the mood. You understand, right?
Sure.
I keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that? I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They're gonna pay for it. I promise. So, Junpei, who do you think did it?
Well, if what Seven said was right, there would have to be at least 2 of them. You need at least 3 people to open the numbered doors. And if you subtract Snake, that means there were at least 2 other people.
Who do you think it could be?
Wait, do I have to pick? I actually gotta pick? Oh, damn.
That's what I thought. Santa, and if it was 2 people.
Hey, wait a minute, don't you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions? Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your... There might be other possibilities.
Well, Are you saying you... I really don't think that's likely.
Why not?
Can I borrow your...
Yeah. What's this?
These are all the digital roots.
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people. These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
Oh,
Junpei,
Yeah?
I can trust you, right?
Of course.
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Yeah,
So then I should get rid of B, D, G, and H, right?
of course. Just cross them out. And you should take off yours too. The ones with 4.
So, what does that leave?
A and E. Wait, it can't be A.
Why?
Because June's in that one. There's no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Are you sure?
I bet my life on it.
Okay then. I can
No, you don't
cross
bet
off
your
A
life.
too.
Word is bond.
Yeah.
Well, what have we got left?
E.
You know what this means.
Everyone besides me, you, and June would be working together.
Do you think that's likely? If there were 4 people working I don't think they...
Well,
And besides, if Ace and Seven are working together, they could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them. But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. If they were killers, why wouldn't they?
oh, I see. Anyway, I understand now. It seems pretty unlikely that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah,
Then that means there's a good chance it was Santa and Seven.
that's how it looked.
But why would they do...
Their motive.
That's true. Santa wasn't even there at the end.
Have I interrupted something?
Santa wasn't even there at the end, bro.
What is it?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
No, I don't want to go anywhere.
Okay.
Clover.
What did you want to talk...
There was something I wanted to check.
Yeah? What's that?
If you'll excuse me.
Is he gonna shake me down still?
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Either way, he's gonna shake me down.
I'm just checking.
No.
Just as I thought. What exactly are these pieces of paper?
Wow.
You switched them, didn't you?
Wow, he's gonna shake me down
I
regardless.
managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite...
Then...
Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it.
And he pat me down 3 times, 2 times. Frick that guy.
Huh. Z-E-R... It's like he's making fun... What do you think?
Nothing.
What about him?
There's no... Didn't I tell you?
Yeah. Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be... Don't you get it? The letters that spell 0 on the TV. And of course, It's too obvious. Look! Isn't that kind of fishy?
You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
No, that's not the point. I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work. Which makes me wonder...
The captain's existence kind of answers questions.
This is a challenge.
Okay.
A challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was 0, they'd never have put a bracelet on him. Walking around with a 0 bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, "I did it!" Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything 0 is supposed to be, just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was 0 and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
What?
Like I said, he's mocking us. Too bad, suckers. This isn't 0. Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me. It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
That's really twisted, but it almost seems kind of childish.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me. All right, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
I don't know.
And what's this guy's deal?
How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who...
Why would I?
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is. Give me a hand here, Clover. We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets?
Ooh.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll do it. Here we go. Huh?
The 0 bracelet.
Lastly, let us discuss how to mark
Yep.
2
Oh god. This man, dead, isn't he? No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it until right now. If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead.
He looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though. You know? I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive. I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kinda has it better, you know? Dying from a bomb going off inside of you, I mean, that's just...
Junpei, do you know who you're talking to right now?
Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin. I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something.
Junpei, what did you just say? Junpei, what did you just say? Bones, 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 bones,
There
bones.
was a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm.
Bones.
And,
What did you just say?
Bones. Bones.
oh man, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
And that means Clover's not gonna try to get revenge on everybody because she knows her brother's still alive.
Arm?
Oh.
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the details. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
All right, Clover, you gotta start yapping about what happened 9 years ago. Start
And he had
talking.
a broken bone, right?
Start talking. Start talking.
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad too. The bone was sticking out of the arm. Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
Thank you.
Huh? What are you?
Thank you so much, Junpei.
She was about to go on she was about to crash out. Aww.
Hey, what's going on with you?
I like this scene. I like this. I like this.
I'm sorry. It's just, I'm so happy.
Why?
The body in the shower room, it isn't his. It isn't my brother.
Well, somebody still died, which is kind of still messed up.
It's not Snake.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is, I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this. But he's still alive. I'm so happy. I'm so glad.
Huh?
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
That's...
I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody. I was angry and miserable. But because I had this four-leaf clover, because of what you said to me,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Junpei.
Oh, if you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa.
Santa? Why?
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf, I got that from him too.
Oh.
Huh?
What? Is she pacing around the room?
Did Santa really tell you those things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Did I, say something wrong?
Oh no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news. I think.
You think?
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Other subjects?
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago, with my brother and me.
It's his sister. Santa's sister. Santa's sister put onto the method.
But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group. So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa. Okay, time out. Let's just calm down for
Nevada?
a second, okay? Start from the top. Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. If you don't tell me stuff...
Okay.
Just start talking,
Alright.
Clover. I'm here
Let's
to
start
listen.
with this
My
experiment.
favorite character.
What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
My favorite character is actually...
Do you know
It's
about
helping us.
morphogenetic fields?
Morphogenetic fields.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
They were testing telepathy on this ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing.
What?
The Nonary Game. 9 people were put on this boat, and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the Nonary Game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other? Am I missing something here?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
Epiphany and danger. That's what he said about the two rats.
You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem,
The two
and then
rats.
the answer just kind of pops in your head?
Yep, happens to me all the time.
That's an epiphany. And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy.
Yep, like the two rats.
So you're
Or the
saying
rats.
the Nonary game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die.
Alice?
She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I never met her, but
Santa's sister.
I did hear her name.
Santa's sister.
Her name was...
Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you.
Once again, you just keep coming in when it's convenient.
Ace!
You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something?
No.
I'm having a little trouble and I could really use your assistance.
I'm talking to my favorite character right now and you're interrupting it, you freaking egghead.
Come on. It'll only take a moment.
We can talk about this later.
Huh? Hey, wait!
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up.
That freaking dog. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Here, let's take a little look-see at this final opening of the novel. Let's crack the code.
All right, let's go. Where's Clover? What the hell is she up to? Clover!
Huh?
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What the hell is that?
What?
Don't
You've
question
got
it.
something in your pocket.
Oh, this?
This?
This is... a note.
A note?
Yeah, I found it in the pocket of the guy with the captain's clothes. It said something about the darkness of the sinister hand or something.
Truth gone. Truth and gone.
Let me see it.
No, not right.
Hey, Junpei, Clover. What are you two doing?
I hope we expose this
He's
freaking
getting
fraud.
mad. I'll show it to you later, all right?
All right, Clover. All right, Clover.
Come on, we gotta hurry.
We gotta go. I hope you got the axe on you still, because we might need to defend
From
ourselves.
the look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly look like just a note. Jeez, what are you thinking? For crying out loud.
Me and Clover working together.
The big stairs.
I knew she wasn't a bad guy.
So this
I knew,
is just like it says on the
I knew
map.
she was good at heart. I knew it.
Ace.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
Really?
Let's join them.
Yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go.
Jumpy, Clover,
What's up, June? How you doing?
What's up?
we found it.
Found what?
Found what?
We found it.
What did you find?
The last door.
Let's go.
We found door 9.
Nice. No time to explain. Let's go.
Wait for me.
We should
Hooray.
get going as well.
Sure, why not?
Jumpy,
June,
we finally made it.
we did it.
Yeah, it's finally time.
Me and Clover are best friends again. Life is good. Life is good. Life is great.
Where's the number 9 door?
Over here.
By the way, you know, it's because of Santa that we're all here right now.
Santa.
Huh?
That all 7 of us are going to door 9.
What?
You don't get it? Santa, 7, and Lotus, what's their digital route?
9. It's 9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going if they'd wanted to.
Aww.
But they didn't.
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let them. He said, we can't leave June and the others behind.
Santa's such a good boy, Santa.
That's
Santa.
why we went looking
He's
for
such a
you
good
guys.
boy, isn't he?
And then you got on the elevator and went back to the central staircase.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't have called that one. That Santa would be the one to stick up for you.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that 7 and Lotus said they wanted to leave me behind. We were just talking about it, and Santa objected to it first.
Is that so?
We're here. All right, let's get moving.
Oh, no way. The 9 door. We're finally.
Yeah, we're here, all right.
Do you think perhaps one is the right door and the other is the wrong one?
Truth and gone.
I don't know about that.
The sinister
Seems
hand.
unlikely.
What makes you say so?
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through so far. They're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how to solve them. Do you really think that at the very end of the game, Zero's going to suddenly throw in something that depends entirely on luck?
Then you're saying there's some sort of hint in this room.
I don't think there's a hint anywhere in here. I searched it very well when I was in here before. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint, though.
That means...
Yeah, both of these are the right door. I mean, if you think about it,
Oh, so 2 groups can go in.
Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
So 2 groups can go in.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So if there are 2 number 9 doors,
Wait.
if we split it up right,
That's not gonna work.
Okay, I give up. I figured if we sat around here long enough, someone would volunteer. I guess nobody's got the guts to do it.
what are you talking about?
What? You guys didn't figure it out yet? Fine, let me enlighten you. Clover was mostly right with her little explanation earlier, but she missed something. She wasn't really wrong, she just... screw it! Let me just write it out. If you're trying to leave with a group of 3 and a group of 4 and get everybody out, Clover's right. But there's another way. Only one combination, though. If you split us up into groups of 3, 3, and 1, you can make this combination.
Wait, this means...
Don't get me wrong here, I'm not trying to copy Ace or anything like that. Even if he hadn't been the hero back in the big hospital room, I'd still be saying the same
You
thing.
want to stay behind 7? 7, you don't gotta do
The
that.
same thing? Are you saying?
You don't gotta do that, man.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay behind.
You don't gotta do that.
Why are you acting so heroic all of a sudden? Are you some kind of idiot? I'm
Guys.
completely against this. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna have to owe you for getting out of here.
I'm against it too. I didn't want to leave Ace behind, and I don't want to leave you either.
I don't like that idea. There's gotta be other options.
I disagree as well. I can't say I care much for you being the hero.
Well, there you go, 7. Proposal denied. Clover's right. There's gotta be a better way than this.
Doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I haven't said anything yet.
Oh.
Agreeing?
Do you want to
You
stay
wanna
behind
leave
Santa?
him here?
Nah, I'm against it. I don't want to leave 7 here alone.
Then I don't see how it matters.
I said alone.
Huh?
You're gonna stay with him?
I said I don't want to leave 7 alone.
What the hell are you...
What? You don't get it? I can't leave just one person. I need 2 more.
2?
3 people, including 7. I'll be leaving behind 3 people.
Oh.
That's my proposal. No, those are my orders.
Orders?
What do you mean, orders?
Who do you think you are?
What the hell makes you think you can order us around?
You were
Who
just-
the hell's gonna listen to you?
You were just on Good Boy Watch. Now you want freaking...
You all will. In 3 seconds, you won't have a choice.
What?
What?
3, 2, 1. See? I told you.
Huh? What? Why? What the hell is that?
Why do we keep giving these people guns?
The gun's from the other room. One of the rooms behind door 6.
Why do we keep giving these people guns? Can I take the gun instead?
I should have known he was gonna do this.
Well, it's too late now, fat ass.
Damn it.
Time for you to start following my orders. Ace, Lotus,
Santa.
congratulations. I've chosen you to come with me.
Santa, you were just a good boy. Santa.
Put your hands in the red.
Santa, you were just a good boy.
Hey, you deaf? I gave you an order. Right, fine. I didn't want to waste any bullets, but you guys just don't get it.
He really shot it? But why? Santa, why are you... Santa, I thought you were one of us.
That's what I thought too,
I thought
Clover.
we were friends.
What?
You knew about the leaf words and the 4-leaf clover.
What the hell is that shit? I've got no idea.
You're lying.
Shut up! Just shut up! You stupid bitch!
Don't talk to Clover like that.
You want me to put a bullet in your fucking head?
If you do that, I'll do something very not nice.
Santa.
All right, assholes. What are you still standing there for? Get over here and scan those bracelets. I don't have all day. Oh, what's the matter? Your hearing's starting to go? Going senile, maybe?
It's the only way. Please, go.
Huh?
No way.
Jumpy, what are you saying?
He's trying to save your life, June, like always.
If you stay here, you're going to be stuck, Jumpy. And so will Clover and 7.
I know, but you don't need to worry about us.
Bro.
We'll figure something out.
Junpei is so easily swayed by June, bro. She can be in any sense of danger and he would abandon a whole village just for her. If Junpei had the chance to blow up 100,000 people To save June's life, he would click the button.
What's the holdup? What? You think I'm fucking around here? I don't give a shit about this girl.
Same, but...
Greg doesn't need a person, you know? All I need is the bracelet. You get it? Good. Now put your fucking hands on the scanner.
W voice
I'm
acting.
not gonna say
I really believed you when you said that.
Fine.
I really believed you.
Good job. Now, Lotus, pull that lever. As soon as the door opens, you get your ass in there. Try anything stupid, and you know what happens, right?
Damn it.
Good. Later.
Later, losers. But what they don't know is that we have the 0 bracelet and the 9 bracelet. Everybody's just an opportunist. Once you have the talking stick, bro, nobody else can talk, all right? That's how it works.
What do you mean, what do I want to do? What can we do?
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin.
You're right.
Let's open it.
But
What are those muscles for? For sure.
you're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up and try!
Not another one.
Yeah,
Do you think we have to put in the right?
I think so. Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out. And now.
I remember it. I have it written down. I can do it. I can do it. I can put it in. I have it written down. Truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone, and now the truth sleeps in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Wait, what? What the hell was that? That voice?
Huh?
What's up?
It's a telepathy. Bro, are you telling me that's telepathy from the last ending? Yes, freaking sir. I know, I remember it. What was it again? It was right, left, right, left. It was this one, right? There we go.
1 4 3 8 3 4 2 1.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, what the hell?
Oh my gosh. Are those?
1 4 3 8 3 4 2 1.
Why is there so much?
What?
Why are you?
They reunite.
Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you.
Snake!
The goat?
Junpei? And Seven? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
Yay!
Jeez.
You're back.
Gently now. My body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're really here. You're back.
Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
You
Not
have.
as though you did. I really thought you were dead.
Huh?
You jerk! Idiot! Idiot! Idiot!
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now, thank you. In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes.
Uh-huh.
Because of that, you thought that I was dead.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Yeah. You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room. Do I have it straight?
Yeah.
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry.
My leg's falling
It
asleep.
wasn't a good time to tell you.
It's time to gyrate.
Don't worry about it.
We saved freaking both loaded Clover and Snake.
Well then, the corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes. You're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was.
I apologize, but I have no
Are we
idea
watching
who might
VOD?
have done this to me.
All right. Good luck. Hope your arm gets better.
I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
And by the way, if you're watching this on freaking Twitch Mobile, I don't know what they did with Twitch Mobile, but that Twitch Mobile looks freaking garbage. I don't know what the hell they did.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
I might MRI in a few weeks, actually.
It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted.
It's not serious?
A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Yep, the honk shoe gas.
Then that means it was...
Zero.
Looks that way, huh?
There's nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. And someone did actually die. A girl. Her name was...
Santa's sister. You have to tell us.
Conducted on this same ship 9 years ago,
Please tell us.
and a girl had died during it.
Please tell us.
Morphogenetic field theory. The 2 murders. Switching clothes. The Nonary game. Huh. Zero. He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock.
That means it's
Yes?
5 o'clock.
That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey,
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9.
oh, with Snake, we can...
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Forget it. Let's just get going.
What happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
What?
Zeros?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it. I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
My freaking bestie Clover, bruh. My goat.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap.
Mr.
I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet.
My freaking goat
big question is,
Clover.
if
My
Cap
goat
is the mastermind of this
Clover.
game,
Me and her are
really
friends.
put one of these bracelets
And
on?
we're solving mysteries together.
Anyway,
And we're having
let's just
fun.
give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. I knew it. Now, what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, that is not the.
That's impossible.
It's not the 0
Did you see
bracelet.
how-
That bracelet isn't the number 0.
Yep.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep, it's
That's
not.
right.
Then what number is it?
It's 6.
Let's find out.
It's 6. Where is it? 7 plus Junpei plus Cap.
Let's try 7, me, and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
I remember that.
What? Why?
That's why I was
What
sussy
does that
baka of her.
mean?
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't the symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
What? What?
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it.
Oh.
I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Wait, O as in hexadecimals?
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it.
Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with.
Eh?
Her bracelet was flipped.
9.
In other words, June's real number is...
9.
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up.
Bro, 9 matches with everything.
Here, look.
Okay.
And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 in wherever there's a 6, if the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
What about it?
That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind. Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing?
Yeah, we thought Hey, Santa's such a good boy.
The answer is easy, because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 and Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3. Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
Oh. 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 Santa-san is 0. That's why when we went with June disappeared. And Santa also disappeared. Oh. Oh.
No way.
Oh.
Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the Nonary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0, if my hypothesis is correct. All right, let's go.
Jesus, Japaneses. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. This one is Venus.
This is the Neptune symbol.
Frick you. All right, this one is Pluto.
It's the Uranus symbol.
Frick you.
This is the place.
Wow!
The Library of Knowledge. The Library
It's
of Knowledge.
totally full of books.
The Library of Knowledge.
There's so many.
Not the Library of Knowledge. The Forest of Knowledge. The Forest of Knowledge.
All right, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key.
Listen, I'm just. Sometimes you forget the symbols, man. Sometimes.
I say we split up and look for it.
Sometimes
Good.
I'll just be
then.
dumb. Sometimes
We don't have a lot
you
of
know?
time.
It's okay to
Hurry.
be dumb, right? No. Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. As he began his search, for reasons he didn't fully understand, Jinpei felt those particular words float through his mind. So we're looking for Alice. Hey guys, this is my last deduction. I think this is the last one we actually got to do. So welcome to the library. As you can see, there's a lot of books. There's a cross in the middle. There's stairs. Let's do it. Lights to the books, huh? What does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in the darkness. Ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees what may be 2 or 3 minutes of light before the readers is on to the next. They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes. But that was gifted with me. But that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truth others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. Poetic type beat. This one has Native Americans on the cover. Hey Jinpei, take a look at this one. Native American, huh? Maybe it's got some. Whoa! L-I-L-K. Or if you rearrange this, it says kill. I'm gonna brute force this one, guys. Just letting y'all know. I'm gonna brute force this. I'm literally not getting anywhere. I did it. I knew this from the I always knew this was the answer. That was a piece of cake. Powerful light bulb. Sheldrick. Isn't Sheldrick? I don't know who Sheldrick is. I'm sorry. I don't. Pythagorean theorem. So these are all just mathematicians. What the? Head! That's what I need. What is this? C5. I see 5. What does this spell out? It has to be something down here that I need to do to get this last light bulb. Maybe it has to do with this. Oh. Here's the last light bulb. Anything to do with these books? Shield Rake 5. And Shield Rake 5 was the thing on that one bookshelf.
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
I said nope.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather
I don't
interesting
remember.
theory.
I don't remember this dialogue at all. I'm gonna be so
Morphogenetic
honest.
fields,
I don't remember
which
that.
relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah,
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
you did.
Well,
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Finally, just
tell you what?
Tell us about the thing that happened 9 years ago.
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
From 9 years ago, just talk about it.
Ugh. Very well, fine.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you everything.
Thank
but
you.
not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Oh my gosh. Edge of death.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had two cards.
No.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the Nonary game on it.
No, obviously he was withholding information like they all do.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
What?
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Whoa.
It's a threat on our lives.
Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover, if he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was. You want to know what happened during the experiment?
Give us some answers.
Yeah.
Give us the answers.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic...
Oh. Locations, one being the ship and the other being building in Nevada.
And the girl that died during the experiment.
Yep.
She told you all that, did she?
And what was the girl's name? Was it Santa's sister?
The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
The one that Ace owns?
There were 4 of them running the show.
It was freaking Gentaru, Nagisa,
Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki,
Kubarata,
Teruaki Kubota,
Kubota, my bad.
Kagachika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division.
Wait, those... Okay, that's Ace. That one guy is, Oh my gosh! That's Ace. That's the captain. That's the guy that dressed up as Snake. And that's number 9! Oh my...
Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
That's why number 9 was so convinced by Ace. Oh my gosh. That means Ace killed all 4 of these guys. And he killed number 3 by accident. Or Snake by accident.
To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. If there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on,
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment.
I'm gonna be so honest. We're taking up so much time right now. Santa can literally do whatever he wants with June and Lotus and them. They could have been off this boat by now.
By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Yep, Gansfeld. I remember.
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
That's what Lotus was talking about.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany, the other is danger.
Yep.
Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
Yep.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve
the
each
sister
one
ship.
before they could move to the next room.
So wait, this is not the Gigantic. This is
Of
another
course,
ship.
He hadn't forgotten. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the field. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the field. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Huh.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get
Okay.
down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we?
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it?
However,
Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment.
so what about the other two?
After all, you couldn't exactly play a Nonary game with any less, could you?
Snake and Clover are the other two?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I.
Snake and Santa and his sister. Santa and his sister.
The brother's name was Aoi.
Aoi.
The sister's name was...
Nona.
Her name was... her name was Akane.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, yeah, yo.
That was the girl who died.
Akane Kurashiki died
Akane Kurusu.
9 years ago? Then, who is June?
Who is this woman?
No. That's impossible. Can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Snake put 3 and 2. Put 5 and.
Oh,
Frick!
No, it's nothing.
Context clues.
Let's get back down there, all right? What's her last name?
You don't know? He's blind?
I just couldn't get the words to come out.
I don't think that. No, we introduced ourselves in the beginning. June did not reveal their names to the others. Oh yeah. Because we're like, well, if Jumpy's gonna release his name, then I should too. And then everyone's like, why would you do that? Ain't nobody care. I'm like, oh, okay. What is this? 13? 13? 14? 10? 13?
All right, this is the next...
Ugh, the door!
Tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see. Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over. It's got a red light on.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Well.
Looks that way.
No way!
For real?
You gotta go through his supply closet. Look at all the stuff that he's using for this whole game.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then.
Well, they can't make anything. They can't. Jeez. Hey, Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You want to take a look at it? Do you think this might have something to do with the puzzle? So D plus 6. 6 equals 6. So D. So they'll all have to equal 10. So D equals 13. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh wait, this puzzle is gonna be the one that gives me all the trouble. Why yada. Now we just need C. Wait, what did that do? Is there another one? There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second line, and 1 on the fourth. Okay, we gotta do the Morse code. Okay, so what was it? Search around? What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I saw a puzzle like this on the wheelhouse. I just need to do the same thing here. The same thing? I just need to match the directions on the compass with the routes on the map. A nautical table from the study. It was found on the drafting table. The faded line on the right edge must be connected to the line on the left edge. So I'm gonna do a full rotation to south. So south, and then it's west, then it's southeast, and then it's northeast, and then it's east, and then it's north, and then it's east one more time. Okay, and that gives us this emblem. And then what's next? Morse code. One more. There's nothing in there. Steering wheel, cross, circle, waffle pattern. What is this? When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you can't move that red ball. Press the check button once you have moved all of the balls except for the red one, which you cannot move. Equals 2 and 1, which is 3. Check. Alright. Alright. Steering wheel, and the next is cross. Okay. So now we need to make 1. Isn't this just gonna give me... Okay. And what's the next one? 7 and 7? 14 and 2. This is all I can do. So this one's 8 and 9. So I think we have to do 9 first. Okay. Oh, my brain. My brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're putting 2 areas. I know. I just don't understand. Frick you. Now what? What did that do? I have no idea what that just did.
A picture? What the?
Yep. That's the 9th guy. That's the captain. That's Ace. And that's the guy that Ace accidentally freaking chopped off his nuts. Chopped off his nuts and threw him into the thing.
What the hell is this?
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the Zero bracelet on his left arm. And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit...
That's Ace.
Yeah.
No doubt about
What is Ace doing in this picture?
He's the president, he's the captain of the pharmaceuticals.
Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap, too.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though.
It probably taken 9 years ago, huh?
Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture? Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
There's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
Yes, the reverse.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Huh. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo. I had my suspicions from the beginning.
My gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like.
But you knew about the other guy, right?
Why? Tell me. I mean,
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, I would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back.
Yes! Speak! Speak on it!
I remember what happened before I got snatched.
Speak on it!
What?
Speak on it!
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo. From the right, the other 3 are Musashido. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place.
You really want to know?
Of course.
Everybody hitting me with that freaking line, like you know. Oh, you really want to know? You really want to know?
Me too.
This is gonna take a while.
Just give us the short version.
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though.
No promises. You better go
I'm a
through it
detective.
because once 7 o'clock hits, I need to eat food.